Hello students, let us start the chapter India, its size and location, the first chapter of geography class 9th. Let's first do size. If we see the size, Rituraj, then the
Yes.
size is of India is varies. Now, India, as you know, is the seventh largest country in the world.
It means it's more than six countries
Yes.
larger than India.
Yes, so there are only six countries which are larger than India, and approximately about 200 countries are there in the world.
Yes.
So India is a big country. This shows.
Yes.
है ना? Okay. Now the total area of India is 3.28 million square kilometer, or in other word, we can say 32,87,264 square kilometer is the total land area of India.
So all the mountain, the plain, or other geographical structure included.
Yes, but the total area which cover India is only 2.4% of the world.
Only 2.4%.
Yes,
of
only
the world.
2.4% of the world. Let me clear you from here. Like this is Russia,
Okay.
first largest country. Then the second largest country, Canada, China, America, Brazil, and this is the Australia. And the seventh largest country of the world, India, is this.
Okay.
This much only. Means the first six country of the world is too much large country than India. If you see this, what can I say? This Australia. Then Australia is approximately 2.8%, means 3% larger than India. Means just one step ahead. Australia is 3 times larger than India. Means the starting six countries of the world are two large countries. So let us start the chapter with the question. There is a very famous proverb. It is actually in Hindi. Let me do it in Hindi. भारत ना तो बोना है और ना ही दाना. Means India is not too big and not too small country. So here we see that India look very big country, but it is only 2.4% of the world. If we continue the things, then India's population is world's second largest population of the world. Means India is very large country. India covers world's approximately 16.4%, which is approximately 17% of the world's total population.
So it means the land area of India is only 2.4% of the world, and population exists in India is 16.4%.
Yes, means world's 16.4% population lies only 2.4% land. So this shows that on one hand India is very big, but on another hand India is a small nation also. If we see India like here, this is the total land boundary of India.
Okay.
And this land boundary of India is 15,200 kilometer. Is the total land boundary of India, which touches with Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, and Bangladesh.
Wow.
Okay, and we are very lucky that our coastline. This is the total coastline of India, which is 7,516.6 kilometer long, including Andaman Nicobar and Lakshadweep.
Okay.
If we left Andaman Nicobar and Lakshadweep, then it is approximately 6,000 kilometer. Okay. So we have such a long coastline also. So this shows that India is a very large country and also a very small country. Means in some points we are not big, because the starting countries are too much big nations.
Yes.
In each and every field they are developed nations also. In economy, or on other hand we see the rest nations. There are many nations which are too small than India. Now India is many nations are which are too small, like for example whole Europe except the Russia part. If we leave Russia part, the whole Europe comes in India. India is more big than Europe. If we left Russia, India is much more big. Hanji?
But many developed countries exist in Europe.
Yes.
And less population is there.
Yes. That is what is the difference now. What we see is that in some field India is very bona, small.
Okay.
On other hand we see that there are many fields India is dana, means very big, rich.
Okay.
In many fields India is rich and in many fields India is very poor. So it is not a big, not a small country. So this is what we done in the size. Now next part is the, we continue the size, but before that let us do the location. Now the pen is in your, I will give it to you. Now Rituraj, this is a earth. You just put dot, nothing else, that where India is located. Take the pen, where India is according to you.
Somewhat here.
Somewhat here. Okay. If I will say that this is North Pole, then I am wrong.
Yes.
Why?
Because the equator.
I am not saying equator and etc.
Yes.
Earth is totally round like a ball.
Yes.
Wherever you put a finger,
yes,
that become a center.
Yes.
So how can we decide the location? That's the problem, and that is why we made some imaginary lines so that we can decide the locations. First are the latitudes. Okay. Now Earth rotates on its axis, right? So the central part, like a nail, this is known as the axis. Now the northernmost part of the axis is the North Pole, and this is the South Pole.
Yes.
Okay. Now the area which divide Earth into two equal parts, two equal hemisphere, this is known as 0-degree equator.
Okay.
Okay. This is equator. So equator is clear in our mind.
Yes, of course.
Right?
Yes.
Equator is clear. Now Rituraj, how much degree is this?
90 degrees.
90 degree, right?
Yes.
Okay. So this, according to this, we put degrees like here. It is not possible for me to put all 90 degrees, so 10 degrees like
yes,
this. Similarly, what is the total? What is the degree here?
Again 90.
90 again, right? So we put like this degrees. Yes. Now degrees here 90.
Yes.
So this is how we do the same thing in all sides. Now we join the same degree lines, the 10 degree here and the 10 degree here.
Okay.
Like this. 20 degree lines, means same degree lines we join like this, parallel lines. And this is how we make total 90 lines, which are the latitudes.
90.
If you forget what is the latitude and longitude, means जो लेटी हुई line है, they are latitudes.
Yes.
To learn it, लेटी हुई line, latitude. Same thing we do here in the southern pole. Join the same degree lines. Now here we put N. Like this is the 10 degree N, north hemisphere. Okay. This is the 10 degree S, means south hemisphere. So here 90 degree S, and this one is the pole. So 90 degrees are here and 90 degrees are here. Now India is located, this is, we will do it later also, 8 degree 4 minute north to 37 degree 6 minute north. So it is 10 degrees, so maybe somewhere like no, here, right?
Okay.
To here. I am just guessing it na, exactly. Yes. It is not possible. So one thing is clear, that India is located in North Pole. But where India is located? Here, where? Still it is not clear.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So for that we made another lines known as longitudes. They are known as longitudes.
Yes.
Now just see Earth from the north side.
Yes.
Like this is Earth. We are seeing Earth from north side. So now this is North Pole. Okay, we are seeing from northern side. So this is North Pole. Now from here, how much degree is total? This is equator.
Yes.
And we can't see the Earth behind it because it's covered by the equator.
Yes.
Our Earth is in the round shape, na? So how much degree is this? Total circle is of
360.
Right, exactly right. This is a total 360 degree. Means a one circle is of 360 degree.
Yes.
Now we divide into like this. We make ourselves it into 0 and this. So this is how much degree?
180.
180 degree half.
Yes.
Now we make degree lines like this here, and we join these degree lines. Means we like here we make degree lines like this. Okay. Same we will do degree lines here, 80 degree lines from 10 to 80, like in this side. Now we join from north to equator. Okay. North to equator means we join from north to equator and then goes to south pole. So this is how we will join the lines. So total number of lines are now how much lines? 180 lines this side and 180 lines this side. Okay. 360 lines. So this is how we draw 360 lines. Now this is the 0 degree. This is the line which we make 0 degree. So all the lines which are here, they are west. The lines which are in this direction, they are eastern lines. Just behind this line is the 180 degree. Means just behind the 0 degree is just 180 degree line. So 180 degree is the circle, half the next half circle of 0 degree. Yes. Right. So this is how now we made latitudes also. 180 latitudes. Now let us see the latitudinal extent of India. If we see here, then India is at 68 degree 7 minute east. To here India is 97 degree 25 minute east. Means next thing is India is in the eastern pole, eastern hemisphere. So that means India is in the northeastern part of the world. So if it is 0 degree, then approximately somewhere this is the 68 degree, right? Yes. And somewhere 98 degree 7 degree is here. Now here India is located. Now we can easily locate India, that where India is located. So for us India is here. So with the help of longitudes and latitudes, now it is very easy for us to locate any place of the world. For example, like New York is in the place where New York is located is the 60 degree. I'm not right, I'm just giving you example. North. That means this is the 60 degree north line. And 90 degree west. So this is the 90 degree west. That means here is New York.
It's very easy to find any place in the world by the longitude and latitude.
And that is why we made this imaginary line. These lines are not drawn on Earth. Okay. These are just imaginary lines, and we make these lines on the basis of angles which we made. I think latitudes and longitudes are clear in your mind.
Yes, of course.
Any kind of problem? Or you want to ask any question?
No. So, but
yes.
Somewhere I read about the grades. So what are called
these
grades?
Lines are called grades.
Okay.
The longitudinal lines, latitudinal lines. These are the grid lines.
Okay.
And basically these grid lines we learn in a small map. Because in small map, like 90 degrees are 2 degrees and minutes. So total 60 minutes are in between them. Okay. Similarly in latitude also there are total 60 minutes in between them. Okay. So in a small area or small place, this is how we draw minutes also. Not only degree, we also draw minutes. So these are the grid lines which cross each other. They are the grid lines. Any other question?
No, sir.
So actually here we are doing India.
Yes.
So to continue the location of India, somewhere we need the help of the map of India also. It is not possible for me to draw the exact map of India. Even then, let me try. Now this is India. Okay. So and this is our Earth, equator and 0 degree line. Now if we see the location of India, so let us do the location of India. First we will do the latitudes. Okay. The question many times comes for us, then what is the northernmost point of India? Is this one. Okay. You know the name of northernmost point of India?
No, sir.
Okay. Then it is in the Gilgit area. The name of the area is Gilgit, but now we give a particular name of this point, and that is Indira Col.
Indira Col
is the northernmost point of India.
Okay.
I am using the word northernmost.
Yes.
Most. That is northernmost. And the degree of this northernmost is 37 degree and 6 minute north. Now let us come to the southern point is Kanyakumari. Kanyakumari is the southern point of India. It is not the southernmost point of India. If the question comes in our exams, what is the southern point of the mainland of India, then the answer is Kanyakumari. And its degree is 8 degree 4 minute north. Because equator is here.
Yes.
Okay. So it is, the degree is this one. And if the question comes, what is the southernmost point of India, then it is in the Andaman Nicobar Island here. This is the southernmost point of India, which is 6 degree 45 minute north.
Okay.
The name of this place is Indira Point.
Indira.
A tsunami come in the year 2004.
Yes.
That tsunami merged maximum part of this Indira Point.
Okay.
But still Indira Point is there. It hit approximately 35 inches of feet. Exactly I don't know. But Indira Point is there. And still our lighthouse is working there.
Okay.
When high tide comes, it merges. When low tide comes, it doesn't merge. So Indira Point is there. Some people are saying Indira Point Rahaniya.
Yes.
No, that is not right. Indira Point is there. And this is our southernmost point. So southernmost point is Indira Point and the southern point is Kanyakumari.
Okay.
Right? So this is how we do the latitudes. So in the latitudes, India is from 37 degrees 6 minutes to 8 degree 4 minute north. Right?
Yes.
This is the latitudes. Now shall we do the longitudes? We see the long lines like this.
Yes.
Then let us come to the westernmost point, which is Okha city is the nearmost.
Okay.
And degree is 68 degrees 7 minute east. So if the question comes the westernmost point, then this is the westernmost point, 60 degrees 7 minute east.
Okay.
And here the disputes is with our disputes are with the China. So the nearmost, and this is a forest area, the nearmost town from this point is Teju. Teju. Yes, only Teju is there. This is the nearmost point. This is not the easternmost point.
Yes.
Nearest town from the easternmost point.
Okay.
And the exact degree of the longitudinal extent or the degree of the easternmost point is 97 degree 25 minute east. So this is how we do the location of India. One more thing is that we divide our earth into climatic zones, right?
Yes.
This is the Tropic of Cancer, 23.5 degree, 66.5 degree is the Arctic zone line circle, and this is the Tropic of Capricorn, 23.5 degrees south, and this is the Antarctic circle. And this circle divides India into two equal parts. That is the 23.5 degree north. It divides India into two equal parts. So this is how we see the longitudinal and latitudinal extent of India also.
Yes.
Now many other questions comes in our mind, but that we will do. To continue our this chapter, the next thing which comes in our NCERT book is the size part, that is the India has a distinct physical and cultural identity, and that is the main quality of India. In the second part of the chapter, that is the physical feature of India, we see that all the 6 physical features, basically 6 physical features found on earth, and all those physical features are in India. Means a lot of physical diversity in India. Same in this chapter, a lot of human diversity is also found in India. Except this, if we see, then like all the 7 major religions are in India. 4 of them are born in India, like Hinduism, Jainism, Buddhism and Sikhism.
Yes.
Right? 4 religions. Plus peoples who follow Islam are also in India. Peoples who follow Christianity are also in India. And peoples who follow Zoroastrian, they are also in India. And also the 8th religion peoples are also found in some part of India, that is the, what can we say, Jews. Because maximum people who were Jews in India, they go in Israel now, but still some Jews are also found in India. So all over we can say 8 different religions followers are in India. Such a diversity is found in India. That is India. What I can say, race or species. You know, like we see the pet dogs, Pomeranian dog, bulldog, German bulldog, etc., etc. Similarly, we human beings are also of different race and species. In India, 7 types of different race of peoples are found.
7 types.
Yes, Gorkha type of peoples are found here.
In northeastern states.
Similarly, the Austro-Nordic peoples are found in Kashmir. Their head is big head, forehead. Also, our nose are big. And height are also good. But similarly, Aryans are found here. Dravidians are found here. The African type of peoples are found here. I think Nordics are these type of people. They are found. All over, if we see India, then 7 different types of species of peoples are found. Only in one country, India. This type of diversity is not found in any country of the world. If we see America, basically 2 languages are there: Spanish and English. China, only 1 language, Mediterranean or the Chinese language. Basically, in the world, in each country, 1, 2, or maximum 3 languages are there. Can you tell me how much languages are there in India?
I read it at civics.
Okay. Yes.
I think more than 28 languages are there. Major languages.
That is 22 are now scheduled languages, which are mentioned in our constitution. If we see, there is a very famous phrase for India: कोस कोस पे बदले पानी, 4 कोस पे बाणी. Means हर 1 किलोमीटर में तो पानी का टेस्ट बदल जाता है इंडिया में, और हर 4 किलोमीटर के बाद लोगों की बाणी यानी लैंग्वेज बदल जाती है. फॉर्मल, according to formal survey or authentic survey, the total languages in India are 845 languages.
845.
And unauthentical survey, unauthentically. And if we see the unauthentical information, then there are more than 1500 languages in India. Such a diversity is found in India. That is why we are saying India is a country of diversity. If I will continue it, then it will take many hours to explain you the diversity of India. So I am stopping it, and we will only do that part which is mentioned in our book. The diversity is too much in India. Like here we are doing the India has a distinct physical and cultural identity, right? So the first is the North Mountain Wall. Is the North Mountain Wall in India, which covered India from here, the Karakoram, Himalayas, and the Purvanchal. Okay. We will do it in second chapter in the physical feature of India. Right. In South, India is surrounded by the sea. As you can see here, it is surrounded by sea. Right. And now which part is left, Viduraj? We covered all this part. Now which part is left?
This one.
Yes.
This one. This part.
Okay. Right. This part. Now this part is also covered, Viduraj. That is the Western Thar Desert. Here is the Western Thar Desert. So this is how we see India is totally covered with physical boundaries. And that is why we found a distinct. Here we use the word distinct. A distinct type of culture found here in India. And this is the main reason behind it, that from thousands of years a distinct type of culture developed here, and another reason behind it is now these geographical features, that is the mountains, sea, and the desert, ensured that, let us do it point by point. First thing, the outsiders comes through a well-defined routes. Which is a well-defined route? This one. So if we see in India, since last 2,000 to 3,000 years, India faced many attacks. Like the Aryans came from this direction: Arya, Hun, Kushan, Shak, Gauri, Ghazni, Greeks, Alexander, and then Mongols, Mughals. They all come from this direction in India.
From the land.
This part, yeah.
Yes.
From the Punjab part.
Okay.
Because that is the only open part here. So it is the well-defined route is there, yes, from where the outsiders comes in India except Britishers. These outsiders brought with them their culture. Like with them, in North part we found the Aryan culture. Yes. When Aryan comes, similarly in India we found the Mughal culture. Yes. If we see Sita and Draupadi, they doesn't wear what we can say vein.
Yes.
Vein is the ghungat, yes, burqa. So from where it come? It come with the when Muslims came in India. Okay. So from there this type of culture come.
So before that there is
no we cannot see
parda system.
No parda system. You can see the women. You can see the women of the Maurya period, Gupta periods, yes, the Draupadi, Sita, and many other culture, Chanakya time period, and other. There is no this type of system. Even in the Ashoka period. Yes. Later it come. So this is how they come with their culture identity. Culture identity means in all type of culture identity, whether in their art, language, culture, region, religion, etc., etc. In each field, we see the effect of this. And the main thing, when these people comes in India, they come actually in India because India is famous as a golden bird. Yes. So they came here to attack India and
to get wealth from India.
Take all the wealth of India, but they doesn't go back.
Why?
They all settled in India. Like Aryans came, Aryans are now Indians.
Yes.
Mughals came India, they settled here. Yes. So these all people, Hun, Kushan, Shak, Gauri, Ghazni, etc., they all settled in India, and they tell this land as their motherland. So this is how their culture also coming in India. And the main thing of India is our Indian society adopted itself to a new forms, and this is a new form of culture is found in India, which is not found in any part of the world. We adopted each and everything, and this is our mixed type of a culture, which is we can say Indian culture is found in India. The Indian Christians are totally different from the rest part of the world's Christians. Similarly, Indian Muslims are totally different.
Yes.
Indian people are totally different. The Aryans of German Aryans are totally different from the Aryans of India. They both are Aryans, and their ancestors are same. Even then, people are different. So here we make our own culture, a mixed type of a culture with the help of all these people, and that is why we found unity, and we have to promote the unity and the homogeneity of India, right?
Yes.
So this is how we will do this part. Any type of question you want to ask?
Yes, one question is that
yes.
You tell me all the individuals came India and reside here.
Yes.
And they establish their empire and they live here as their motherland. I want to know who were the original Indians?
Yes, very good question. That is, the original Indians are these Dravidians.
Dravidian are the original.
Yes, Dravidians are the original Indians, and they were living in whole India. When Aryans came, Aryans defeat them and thrown them in the south.
Okay.
They are the original Indians, and tell them Shudras. So if we see, the maximum Shudras are found in South India.
Okay.
Because it is the Aryan people who divide society into 4 parts: Brahma, Kshatriya, Vaishyas, and Shudras.
Yes. We learned it at history chapter.
So any other question?
No, sir. It's very interesting.
Okay. India itself a very interesting country, and we have to feel proud for India. Okay, I will say to use one word for India, then the word which you use for India is explain India in one word, according to you.
I am not able.
Try yourself. You can see many good things, negative things, politics, etc., etc. One word for India. Anything you want to use?
No, I am not able to define India in a single word because such a variety you tell me is
Yeah. So that is why
unknown to me.
For that we can use the word diversity for India and diversity in unity.
Yes.
Or we can say the unity in diversity.
Yes.
Unity in diversity. Right now? So this is how we see India. We found a unity in the diversity.
Yes.
And if I will use one word for India, then I will use the word for India. For India is overly diverse in India and salute.
Salute.
I salute India, and the word which I will use is the great.
Okay.
The great country India.
Yes.
And we have to feel proud that we are Indian. And that is why I salute India and feel lucky that I am an Indian. Now the next topic after this is the A part, which is the India has a distinct physical and cultural identity. Now in the B part we will do the north south extent of India is larger than east west extent. Even then the country's latitude and longitude extents are same. So that we will do the B part in the second part.
Yes.
In the next part. Okay.
Yes.
So that's all in this part. We continue our chapter from the B point in the next part. Thank you. From my side to all of you, any kind of problem and doubt, you can send your comment to me. I will definitely reply you, or you can visit to my blog, which is bipindongra.blogspot.in. Thank you, student.
Thank you, sir.